There we go. Good morning, guys. It's Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange and BreakingChartAlerts.com. Hope everyone's having a great day. Start to a Monday here, new week, and we got the markets continuing to sell off. So if you guys could see here, I got a SPY daily chart pulled up. Markets are opening in about 2 minutes here. You guys can see we're just starting to get that 10-day simple moving average crossing below that blue 20-day simple moving average. Down here, down below, let me get this up. So right here, you can already see we already had the MACD. The moving average convergence divergence crossover. You guys can see right here.
U.S. market open.
We are trading below the zero line on the histogram of the MACD. We're just getting that 10-20 crossover coming up now. We got the candles here below that 10 and 20-day simple moving average, so that's a check mark. But big thing is we got some support right at that 400 here, right at that red 50-day simple moving average. That's a 50-day SMA right there. So we are holding that right now. If I see that we start to break below that 50-day simple moving average and below that $400 a share here today, that's where I'm going to be loading up on some swing trades with some SPY puts. Right now, I want to see if we're going to hold that 400 here as that support area for the day and see if we're going to get a bounce from it. If not, and we continue below that 400 support area, we're going to be looking for some SPY puts, and we're going to be looking for a target of about 380 here. Okay, so if we start breaking below that 400, I'm going to look for a little swing trade, probably next month's expiration, and probably look at that 395 strike put and look for that 380 as a target there. For today, I'm being patient, disciplined. No option positions are open right now. I have some shares of Snapchat, Micron, and Amazon that are long in the account right now, and that's about it. Watching Bob over there. Baba just got a big spike on the open. Baba up $1.20 here on the open, up 1.16%. We closed out of our Baba trade at the perfect time on Friday there for a nice gain of, I think it was just about $10,000 or $11,000, something like that. We closed out of Baba, and that was looking great. What's that? 11,000. That was a great one there. So this is what we're looking for. If you guys want to take a little screenshot of this right there before I clear it up, and you guys can, let me see here. Oops. That way we could follow along here. I'm going to post this in the group me and in the trade room there. Okay. So that's really what we're looking for there with SPY. Are we going to hold that 400, get that climb here today? Or are we going to continue to break down? So it's all about patience and discipline here today, guys. We have no option positions open right now. We have some shares of Snapchat, Micron, and Amazon there, and that's it. So we're looking for the next swing trade for some options. And then today, obviously, we're going to be focused on some day trades here with SPY. If I go down the watch list here, we got Baba still continuing to take off nicely. Let me clear this out. So if you guys take a look here, Baba just having that 10-20 crossover. MACD's crossed over. Green bars above zero line on the histogram of the MACD. We closed out of that Baba trade on Friday, near 104, 105-ish. That was a hell of a good trade there that we had on Baba there. It was an overnight trade that made $11,000. We closed it out that next day. Beautiful setup there. Okay, so today, Baba shares are still climbing at $100 a share right now. She's at new highs of the day, breaking out. I'm watching Qs over to the right there. Qs are at the highs of the day right now as well. So like I said, so far we're testing that red 50-day simple moving average on a SPY daily chart here. If we take a look, 3-month daily on SPY. We tested that 400. So far, we're holding. If we take a look at Qs here, QQQ, another one that came down to that red 50-day simple moving average. So far, it's holding it. This one drops below that 300. You're easily going to be targeting that 280. So make sure you guys understand that. We break below that red 50-day simple moving average. We're going to be looking for that 280 as that next target here on Qs. We got larger candles coming in. We got the first candle that came up to that 10-day simple moving average. We had a sharp pullback from that. We're holding that red 50 right now. We're at highs of the day right now in Qs as we continue to break out. And we're just watching here for today what Qs and SPY are going to do at that red 50-day simple moving average. And then if we look at the today 1 minute chart, this is what we're going to be using for our day trades. So day trades, we're looking at the today 1 minute. Once we jump into that day trade there, we could easily easily switch it from a minute to a 5-minute chart if we wanted to do that. Let's see. Amazon's almost in the green there, back above 130.50. Baidu shares up $2.54, up 1.72%, and Amazon's going for the green there. There we go. Amazon's breaking out, and Amazon's officially in the green now for the day. So far what we've been seeing here on SPY and Qs, we saw that overnight pullback there. We retraced back down to that red 50-day simple moving average. We're holding. So this is what you have to do and tell yourself there. If you're looking at that daily chart right here, you're telling yourself if you hold that 400 and start to climb there, that's where you're going to look for that swing trade, maybe back up to at least 410 to 415 there, for a short-term swing trade. So it's really important to see where we are by the end of today, not where we are in the first 15 minutes, the first 3 hours. What you want to see on SPY and Qs is where is this candle at the end of today here at 4 o'clock, and that's going to be important because that's going to tell us what we're looking for as far as swing trades go. Are we going to hold that support area and get that climb, or are we going to drop below that support area and continue to make new lows? And obviously, if that's the case, we're going to be continuing to buy some SPY puts there and look for that continuation back down to about 380, possibly down to 370. Let's see there. So you can see we're still getting a good climb here on SPY Qs at highs of the day right now. So what are we going to do here? We're just getting up to that 935, 5 minutes into opening bell, getting up to almost that 10-day simple moving average. We're going to see if we can hold that there and continue that breakout, or if it's going to fail, start to pull back. We're using the first 15-minute opening day trade strategy here for some day trades on SPY contracts that are expiring today. So if you guys want to get those ready, all you have to do is get your option chain together, put in SPY, and look for that August 29th expiration right there. And you guys can see right here, you go to your basic, and then you're going to be either picking the calls or puts there, August 29th expo, and you can fill in the rest there. Whenever I trade SPY, it's always a market order because they're tight. 165 by 166, penny spread there. It's okay to do a market order on that. You also got the volume there too. If you guys notice, you got the open interest and you got the volume. If you don't see the volume and open interest there, you can't do a market order. If you see a 20-cent difference there between the bid and the ask, you can't do a market order. Okay, you only do a market order if you got the total volume and open interest. That's quite up there. And then obviously you want a tight spread there between the bid and the ask. You got a wide spread there, you do not place a market order. All right, we got Micron here that's in the green now today. Micron's having a nice breakout, 57.68. What do I have on? Let me see here what I have on Micron. Yep, I got 2,500 shares of Micron. So I'll definitely be looking to add to that.
Oxy looks kind of nice to the upside. Yeah. Speaking of news, what the hell, right? No, I'm not going to take a break. No way. If this news is anything related to Elon Musk, I'm not buying. Come on, I'm talking about Elon Musk. I am. Oh, come on. Why? Because there are many stocks. Yeah, but Tesla has got a market value of $900 billion. But it's $889 billion. You were talking about his brown to green that you need to have. Yes. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Got a nice gain on Amazon. So let me share with you guys what we're looking at so far here today.
Shorter term, we will need to use more oil and gas, and perhaps additional oil and gas exploration is warranted. Went on to talk about a lot of different things in terms of that transition to sustainable forms of energy, of course, key of which, many of which is not just selling electric cars, but making sure that the grid they are powered from is also renewable.
That's always been an issue for him, and he believes that there's no substantive work being done on the grid to improve it. Now, California 2035, that could have put a lot of pressure on PG&E. I think Southern California is going to be ready.
Right, your point being that California basically, there's not going to be a ICE, as they call it, internal combustion engine car sold in the state as of 2035. And if you have more and more EVs on the road, it is a question.
$700 gain on Amazon, $200 gain on Micron, and down $100 on the Snapchat. Let's see what Snap's doing there too.
Let's combine Friday with what's happening in the economy. Still one more factory was announced this time
Amazon's continuing to break out 131.12. Let's go down a little bit. Snapchat just turned green there as well. Looking good.
EMRX, Generics, getting a pop here. Company received $126.9 million Department of Health and Human Services contract for analytical research. Spiking to $2.49 at the high. That's EMRX.
Yeah, it's kind of like for those two guys. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, there's a lot of nice people here.
ExxonMobil can make a run for highs at 104.
What's that?
ExxonMobil's looking kind of nice.
ExxonMobil. I'm watching Snapchat continue to break out here. Snapchat just turned green. ExxonMobil's having a nice run there. What's Oxy doing? Here's ExxonMobil. Shares up $1.50, 1.53% on the day. That's looking like a nice breakout opportunity, especially if ExxonMobil can break that 100. Let's see what Oxy's doing. Oxy's on the rise there too. Oxy looks ready for another nice climb there. I should jump into some Oxy. That's probably going to be a good one, especially with the fears of that nuclear power plant. Did you watch that over the weekend there? So Russia's being really smart here. What they're doing is they're putting their base of soldiers in a nuclear power plant because their logic is, hey, they're not going to freaking strike a missile here, and so they're pretty smart doing that. I'd love to pick up some Oxy here. That's not looking too bad. I think I'm going to pick up a small trade on Oxy. Yeah, it's going to be a swing trade. Debating what expiration, November 18th. Let's see what that's going for. Call. It's only going for about $7, but that's... Let's see here. Let's go with that September 16th, 75 strike call. It's only going for about $3.20 there. I think I'm going to make a small trade on that, pick up just 10 contracts for now. So what I like to do, guys, before I enter into a trade, I like to see the size of the trade that I'm going to make. So I was thinking about making 10 contracts, which is only about a $3,200 trade here. You know, on a $600,000 account, that trade, $3,200. So that's 0.00533% of the account. So not even just about a 0.5% of the account there. So that's manageable. So that's what you got to be doing, is going in there and seeing, what size trade is this? Like I said, on swing trades, you could do, 3 to 5% of your account on a swing trade there. This one I'm making a little bit smaller because, like I said, I'm gonna, there goes Baba. Baba's at new highs of the day. I'm watching that chart right there as I'm talking to you guys. But what was I getting at here? Oh, yeah. So, of course, Oxy here, it's a 0.5%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly enter into this. If we break that 75, I'll add another 10 contracts and then, probably get it up to about a, 40 contract position size there over the course of the next few days, maybe a week. I just want to see that climb. So I'm going to get the September 16th 75 strike. It's going for about 315. I'm going to put in a market order for 315. Review September 16th Expo. And let's see, that got filled for $3.15. We're in. So I have the Oxy September 16th 75 strike call. We are in at $3.15. It's a small trade, guys, like I said. So please make sure you understand it's a 0.5%. Our goal on this one's going to be to add to the position as it starts to break out. So small trade now, 0.5%. We're going to add another 0.5 to 1% each breakout that we get above that resistance. So that first area that we're going to add to is going to be above 75. So if you want to remember that when you're sending out this swing trade, Dylan, I will. Here, I'm going to post it on here too. Swing trade.
This new world that we are in, that we've talked about a great deal, but that may be one, if not significant outcomes of the pandemic, the fact that we will never work in the same way that we did, and that the question remains, how many people will come back and how often will they? And to your point,
We'll add above 75/share. We'll add with close above.
are going to have more leverage in which they can actually do that by saying, if you don't come back, you lose your job.
Okay, I'm gonna go a step further.
Okay.
Many people, I do this with a lot of people, too many people, I gotta start relaxing this weekend. Too many people said, he's gotta get to the office.
There we go. Let me post that in the group me here.
Chief should go in because maybe he would be better against some of these, what I mentioned, by the way, some of the bogus cryptos. Maybe he'd be more focused, maybe he'd bring more
By the way,
cases.
that's another larger issue. When the chief doesn't want to go to the office, so to speak, and I'm not saying this is not about the SEC. I'm saying when the CEO or senior executives don't want to be in the office, then obviously it's very difficult to have an in-office
Right,
culture.
I'm not big on him. I'm just saying that the vast majority of people I was with this weekend said, let's get on with our lives. Meaning, let's go to work,
NVDA,
let's
NVIDIA,
find out who's good.
and TSM Taiwan.
There we go. What a break on an
Semiconductor
Oxy. Look at that
and
going.
NVIDIA
Go or not.
considering
We don't know.
Alrighty, guys. So here is the trade we just made.
Taiwan Semiconductor SOIC backing.
As you guys can see, we picked up the Oxy September 16th, 75 strike call. We put it in a limit order of $3.15 on that trade. It's a very small trade, a 0.5% of the account there. And as you can see, we're already up $250 on that very small minimal trade right there.
What we call technology companies.
What's that?
Have their workforce is comprised largely of software engineers. They're not.
What would your stop be on that?
They're not.
Stop on that is going to be.
From some of the bigger companies, you've seen the pushback at Apple. It's fascinating.
It is, and it's funny.
Stop on that's going to be 73.
Seems to be done well in teams.
Let's say 72.50. That's got some good support right there. 72.50. Target on that's going to be 80 plus.
Coinbase wrapped stake ETH. I actually had one of those from Goldberg's this weekend.
So that trade we're in, we're already up a nice profit on that.
Stargate, I think, was the running man. I mean, these things are being added. And Suku is up from 5,000. David, this is not right. And I directly asked
It's a nice breakout there. Just shared that.
how he says that we should get lawyers if we do this stuff. The
See.
Coinbase wrapped salad ET. I mean, come on.
You're very focused on this.
I know it's wrapped steak. But maybe it was spelled
They are also
S-T-A-K.
playing the music. Just like
Target was 82, correct?
you need to stop talking.
Target's going to be 80. So as you guys can see here, here's that Oxy trade that we just picked up. We're already up $250 on this trade. Already got a nice gain on. That's a shitty color there for that. Go change it. There we go. We can see that. All right, so we already have a $250 gain. We have the Oxy September 16th, 75 strike call. We picked that up for $3.15 there, and she's currently 335 by 345, and already up $250. And like I said, that's a very small trade there. It's 0.005% of the account there. Now what I'm doing here is I'm looking at Bloomberg, seeing if there's any type of news there that I want to trade off of. Breaking news on Bloomberg Terminal here is rally hope crumbles as Powell's rate reality hits full force. Stock sinks, treasuries fall on hawkish Fed stance. Treasury 2-year yields rise to highest since 2007 on rate bets. And U.S. stocks poised for declines as hawkish Fed hammers tech firms.
Our sofa knows all of our favorite snacks.
Other breaking news here is the MLB, minor league baseball, is forming unions there for their players. Moscow rich guys in flashy cars find wartime Russia no easy ride. Brazil elections, Lula plays defense as Bolsonaro becomes target.
Live life comfortably.
Inflation fever is finally breaking, but central banks won't stop hiking rates. Honda, LG set to build $4.4 billion EV battery plant in the U.S. Elon Musk says world needs more oil and gas as bridge to renewables. Zuckerberg stresses skills other than hacking in Rogan podcast. U.S. signs $11 million deal to fund monkeypox vaccines. Huh?
I'm talking about that. It's I don't like how this looks, so I'm fixing it.
Let's see here about that monkeypox vaccine. That's a good one we could share there, Dylan, after you're done with that. So U.S. signs $11 million deal to fund monkeypox vaccines. Funding will help Michigan company finish vaccine vials. U.S. production seen helping to secure country's supply chain. This just came out. The Biden administration signed an $11 million deal to support a Michigan company that's helping make vaccine against monkeypox. Another move to bolster prevention of the quickly spreading virus. The Health and Human Services Department's Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority is providing the funding to help Grand River Aseptic Manufacturing, Inc. acquire equipment and personnel to finish manufacturing 2.5 million monkeypox vaccine vials. So see, this is what's like crazy to me. A company that's a startup company has nothing. They go to the government and say, hey, will you help us fund our operation there? The government is like, yeah, here, let me give you $11 million. They give them $11 million, and like that's a nice handout there. There goes Oxy. Oxy's breaking out again.
$9.
See what our Oxy trade's doing here.
That's Michaeline Tango X-ray.
Oxy trade is up. $300 on Oxy so far. Nice little breakout there. Oxy's still going $74.90.
And go to New Jersey. Now, in order to deal with our huge technical issues that we're still grappling with, but Carl, that was really good strips. Well done.
There goes Oxy. Looking good there.
To headquarters in the office and return to work, and it's funny, we've been racing to get back into headquarters where it's actually fairly busy, guys. You know, things are going to start to fill in, especially the middle part of the week, starting in mid-September, at least for those of us here at NBC Universal and CNBC. But live TV, David, that's why we're in this business for days like this.
Yeah, we, you just forge ahead, and obviously thanks to Dom and Joe and Mike Santoli, everybody else
All right, I'm saying that.
filling
Okay.
in along the way. Jim, listen, as for the broadcast,
Yes.
which obviously was our focus coming in this morning.
Everything's good. Got everything filled out on the side.
Sure.
Straight open. Options, call, all of our stuff is put in there.
Okay, there. So and here, just make sure we put down to 0.00.
Okay. It's testing at the moment.
Here it goes again. It's the oil stocks.
You want to just leave it how it is for now, that way for next time? I'll put the dot 00.
Not a great one.
Yeah.
Not a great
Okay,
market.
I sent it out to
What about the
anything else.
financials? We haven't had
All of the
opportunity
pictures
to
are
look
last
at
and
The piece
crystal
today,
clean.
I mean, obviously,
I
a lot of
review
you
everything.
invested in
So,
2-year.
see what I'm saying?
If
Or
there's
go up
a
top there, let me see.
possibly you take
This has it, I already has it in there. I already put that in there.
invest in
And
a
then buy
2-year.
to open,
The bank should do it.
stop loss,
AVCT,
target,
American Virtual Cloud Technology,
Perfect.
57% at the high, low price stock.
People care more about
And it's a
bad
new
loans
trade,
than
new
they know
everything, so
if they
we're good to go. Featured image is good to go down here as well
upstart.
too.
They care more
Okay,
about bad
but
loans than
we
they care
did,
about volume of loans.
or net
Okay,
interest
good.
margin.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
It should be a beneficiary.
I mean, a firm, I thought.
Oh man, look at Oxy. Man, I turned my back and look at you for a sec. Look at Oxy go. She just climbed 15 cents there. Now I'm at $425 on that Oxy trade that we just literally made. And it was a small trade too, you know.
Fintech companies that frankly,
Man, she's still going.
Loans, Carl, I think, a firm, we didn't get to it on Friday, but you guys had him on, I think, right?
Yeah.
On
The type of day I'm having today, I had
He was off that day, but he did appear in the wake of the quarter. Interestingly, guys,
I had my dog in the office here and he freaking puked. Oh, yeah. You know, like I dressed up really nice this morning. I put on some nice clothes. Oh, man, look at Oxy going. And I hold my dog this morning and all yellow vomit starts coming up. That's my luck, you know? Just how it is.
too far in the wrong direction. And
Look at that gain now on Oxy. $550 profit already on the Oxy trade, and we just made that trade. And it's a small trade, 0.5%.
Nothing in raising interest rates, nothing.
Man,
in
she's still
the
going.
Powell's tool bag that deals directly with those. You know what's worse than high prices and a strong economy? It's high prices and millions of people out of work. I'm very worried that the Fed is going to tip this
So here is
economy
that Oxy trade right now, guys. That Oxy trade has a profit of $550 on that. Got a nice gain on that Oxy trade so far. And then we also have some of the other stocks that we have starting to get a little bit of a climb here.
When I speak to Jim Farley last week, it's terrible after we have 3,000 white-collar workers, but I suspect that
Looking good.
find jobs rather quickly.
And like I said, what we see SPY doing by the end of today, we're also going to be looking at that for a possible swing trade there.
You mentioned Ford a number of times in the expectations. So those employees are
That Oxy, if that really breaks out, we're probably going to see $80 this week on that. She's up almost $2 already. Did you jump in that trade?
I was and I'm waiting for a pullback, and then I'll be in there with it.
Yeah.
He's looking for 5,500.
Well, hopefully it doesn't pull back.
Or an opportunity to enter.
That's a nice little run there.
I might go to the $76 call here in a
You
bit.
need computer science, computer engineering. That's where the weakness is in this economy. The real weakness is there are a lot of companies that started, got venture capital money, and are failing. And that's where the layoffs are. Couldn't get to the public markets.
Right. Well, we have talked many times, Carl, about the fact that IPOs this year have been few and far
Breaking
between.
out, highs of the day
Maybe
on
a year
Oxy.
with the least amount of issuance. Obviously, we'll see. One never knows what the third or fourth quarter, I should say, is really going to
Your
bring.
$75 calls are at the 380 already. Nice
Carl,
gain
as,
on that.
Jim mentioned earlier, really oil is the leader right
Oh,
now.
look at her still taking off there. Man, look at it. We're up 625 now on that trade. And look at that. That was what, like still like only a 10-minute trade there?
$400 billion.
And she's still going.
It's been 6 years, but I'm not
Will you post that in the trade room there?
special.
Yeah.
Man, she's still breaking out.
A lot of the other oils. Now, there are
Yeah, let me refresh it.
the American Permians that are doing great, and
Up 675 bucks on that trade right now.
Jay-Z halted on a circuit breaker, Juliet Zulu.
so and it's tough to tell whether there isn't just a pull from Europe.
Guys, here's the trade that we just made here
Education.
on Oxy. It was a
Shares
small
halted
trade.
down
Already up $675 on that trade right there. 675 on that trade already. And she's still breaking out, making some more new highs of the day.
Officials said that their storage activities actually running ahead of schedule going into winter, which, whether it's true or not, is something that you'd hope for.
There she goes. Look at that breakout on Oxy. That is a beast today. 75.62 on Oxy. Just broke out. Have a $700 profit now on our Oxy trade.
Natural gas that they want. I don't think that's the case. I don't think, David, that they're going to sell out Ukraine.
Well, that's going to be a key question as we move into the winter. They have been successful in filling up many of the facilities they need to in order to get ready for higher usage of natural gas.
Nice breakout on Oxy there.
Which is a stock you must buy if you think that there's going to be. They have the floating emergency
Yes,
chips.
right.
That is such an easy stock for an individual investor who's looking for something to play off of this.
Yeah.
We don't want to play off the strategy, but that's who is making.
$700 profit there on the Oxy trade so far. Nice breakout. There she goes. 75.60 a share on Oxy. Another nice run.
Where they thought that could fund some of these. They need to come on air because the cases are the soldiers or the veterans are winning. They're winning more than they're losing, and the disease that is really prevalent is tinnitus.
Right.
Now you know I've worked with the American Brain Foundation with tinnitus now for 4 years.
Yes.
We think we have something that is breakthrough.
They're up to 390.
Right now
Look at that. We already got it. Oh my God. Let me refresh it. We just climbed another 20 cents while I was looking. Look at that. What a beautiful gain on Oxy. 75.75. She's still breaking out. We're up 800 bucks now on our Oxy trade. We got a 25% gain on the Oxy trade we just made.
What's on Matt tonight?
Literally,
we've got
what a heck of a breakout there. 25% gain and Oxy's still going.
and this sell almost to the day. We've got new information from this weekend.
Look at that. Look at that candle that we had on Oxy right here on the 19th.
Wow, that's a good team.
I'd love to see another candle like that, where she goes from like 63 all the way up to 72.
Carl, but we're working on it and doing the best we can. Yeah, thanks for making that trip.
She's still going. New highs of the day on Oxy.
$4 a contract.
Jim, we'll see you later on. Jim Crane reports. Still to come this morning, former Kansas City Fed President Thomas Honig on the chairs.
There we go. We got an $800 gain, a 25.40% gain on the Oxy trade we just made. I'm gonna post this in the group me. You can share that in the trade room. Man, look at that breakout. Still going on Oxy. 75.89 now. We got an $850 gain on the Oxy trade. 27% gain. Let me refresh this one. That's what I mean about patience and discipline. You know, like some people, they feel like you have one
The high
trade.
now 95.46.
Yeah, so, but there she goes, $76. Nice breakout there. We're up $900 now on Oxy. But that's what I mean there. You know, you take advantage of the opportunities when you see them. You wait for the right opportunities, and you take advantage of them. You know, we were disciplined. We waited. We're now up. Wow, look at that. We're up $1,000 now on our Oxy trade. We now got a $1,000 profit, a 32% gain on our Oxy trade.
It's gonna get real hot real fast.
Get up, people, for a new Sunday tradition. Because Peacock's bringing together two great
WMT Walmart roll out a new video ad unit.
Okay, I just sold the Oxy trade. I made a nice profit on that. I had to sell it there. I sold it at 405.
Should I close it out, or do you want to let the members run with it?
Well, we could let them know that we sold it there, but it's still a good trade. You know, so in the text, you could close that out, but, you know, go there and then first thing, say we just closed it out for, let me see, what percentage gain? 4.05, divide that by 3.15. We closed that out for a 29% gain just because we had a quick profit on that of $1,000. So if they want to hold it, we still have that target of $80. Otherwise, they could lock in profits. So that's what, a 29% gain? $4.05.
Juliet Zulu.
Trade room group.
Zulo's $10.37. That's Juliet Zulu.
It sucks I sold it so quick there, but you know, like when you make $1,000 in a matter of a couple of minutes, you know, it's best to lock them in.
What was your gain percentage, sorry?
29%.
29%.
So there we go, guys. Here it is right here.
And as we wrap up these last few days of August, work our way to Jobs Friday this week. David?
Here is the closing trade. There goes Oxy starting to break out again. So swing trade closed, 29% gain, $900 profit. Remember, that was a very small trade as a 0.5%. So I'm happy locking that in. I mean, we closed out a $900 profit in literally about 10 minutes there. Let's see, from 9:42 to 9:59 there. So 17 minutes. We closed out of a 29% gain for $900 there. 17 minutes, $900. I'll take that. There goes Oxy starting to break out again, 75.95. Another nice climb there. Now what we'll be doing is looking for some good good swing trades to make here.
Advanced Human Imaging.
Baba's still breaking out, 121. Was just that high of the day a couple minutes ago. Man, look at that AVCT. That one's breaking out. Remember I talked about that one on Friday when it started breaking out there? I said this one could easily get back up to about 50 cents. She's at 21 cents now, at 44% on the day. Not bad there. Nice setup there on that one. ExxonMobil's breaking out big time there. Look at ExxonMobil, 101 a share. I should do another Oxy trade, to be honest with you, and just hold on to it. I should do a larger one. I'll wait, though, till towards the end of today. They had a big climb here, a big run today, so I'll enter or add to that on a pullback.
Alright, there's alerts
You mind doing me one favor in the cabinet there? Will you get me a Pepsid? I have heartburn like crazy.
Which cabinet?
Right by the fridge. You'll see Pepsid Complete.
Interesting, Stephen. What if jobs are weak on Friday? What if CPI is soft again next week?
Well, look, I think some more news like we've had on inflation will be very welcome by the Fed, but it's not sufficient. It probably will take
Thank you.
some outright employment declines.
Those alerts
And I
are so
don't
much
think
better
we'll
now.
see them until the new
Now that I'm
year
not fucking them up.
to really turn the Fed. It'll be
That's good, Dylan.
inflation,
Glad to hear that.
inflation. Again, goods inflation has slowed from 12% to 7%. It still has that 12 months behind us, but it's headed in the right direction. Services take longer. It'll be 2023. But the labor market itself, again, the Federal Reserve said that it's not a monetary phenomenon that was really...
You know what I don't like is when, you know how the elections are going on now? So I just got one of these things here. Zeldin campaign. I guess they're running for governor, New York governor, right? Lee Zeldin. And Ron DeSantis and Zeldin, they were putting on a $25,000 per ticket event. You know, like, think about it. You know, like, the people that are going there, they're going to have influence to what they're, you know, the laws and everything. You know, it's all businesses. The average Joe's not going to pay 25 grand for a
It's like
ticket.
one of those like CPAC kind of things. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I think all that stuff should be illegal there.
On hiking rates.
Well, I think you're right, and that Stephen is correct that we are likely to see the Fed remain sticky with their higher rates. Our expectation is 50 basis point increase in September, 225 basis point hikes for the remainder of the year, but then staying at that elevated level at least through 2023 and possibly into early 2024. So the pivot could end up being going from hiking to neutral rather than from hiking to easing.
Right. We mentioned a break even, Stephen, with Kramer in the last hour. The 1 year back below 230. I mean, that must be at least some silver lining in that things are not getting extended, embedded, getting away from the Fed.
There's a lot of good news here to suggest that this is a cyclical problem. As Chairman Powell said...
PTEN, Patterson UTI Energy, September $12 puts at the bid, 10,000 contracts.
See, there's still something wrong with that thing, though, that image that you're sending.
On which one? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
See,
it
'cause
looks
on the side
horrible.
it looks good, so I try to figure out what's going on with it. Like, whenever it's on the regular site.
Yeah, let's try to get that straightened out there.
Be a recession, but the economy sort of didn't get to the top of the building. We don't have that far to fall if the elevator goes down. I think again we didn't generate any of that hubris and denial about a recession like we had in 08, 09 or in 2000.
Finally, Sam, growth is actually 3 weeks now of growth underperforming value. Are we back to banks and energy? Is it that kind of market? And if so, for how long?
Well, I think, Carl, that we are in a defensive inflation-sensitive area where energy, materials, consumer staples, and utilities remain in a leadership mode. But I think that really is for...
REV, Redline, getting a pop here, $6.
Revlon getting a pop.
2.5%, Romeo Echo Victor.
We end up realizing that maybe inflation will come down to about 6% by the end of this year, 2.5% by the end of next year. Then I think investors...
ExxonMobil at the highs there. ExxonMobil's still going. What's Oxy doing here?
It's a nice roadmap, both short and long term.
Oh, man, Oxy's at new highs of the day. Look at those Oxy contracts, what they're going for now. Is anyone still holding on to Oxy, or did you guys get rid of it there? 75 strike call now for the September 16th Expo is going for $435 now.
The October 12.5 calls now is the Echo Bravo Romeo.
Relationship between some of the higher volatile NASDAQ type stocks and cryptocurrencies as well, and Bitcoin is falling victim perhaps to some of that trade as well. If you look at Bitcoin prices right now,
Captain Thomas said he's holding Oxy there. Wow, what a breakout. Look at that, still going. 445 now, 450. 76.58. She's going to $80. There's no question about that.
20,206 the last trade for Bitcoin, now up 1%. But the reason why it's important right now is because many traders
Azaria is still in it. Man, I love this group me chat. It's great for the members.
If you look over the last
It's
week,
instant.
20,185 is where we were. Over the
What are you guys thinking about the new app there? Do you guys like that?
Hit its lows. The number that a lot of folks are watching right now is
Much better, easier for you guys to follow along.
That was the low for this particular
Let me know what you guys think there.
couple of months. If you can somehow manage to hold that, that might be a bit of a constructive sign for Bitcoin prices. One other place to watch now is what's happening with Ethereum, because it's sitting
Captain
right
Thomas said he loves it.
traders.
Island Time says great app. Bill says yes. Posted many times over the weekend with ease. It's so nice, easy to sign into, easy to post something. First thing when I wake up in the morning there, I'll go in there, check it out. Justin says great app. Azari says I like it since I can't be at the desk all day. That's great. Sam Bisco, welcome to the group there. Sam, make sure you say something there, otherwise it kicks you out for inactivity.
MicroStrategy is losing half of its market value overall. And then as you kind of put things into context overall for some of the trades that we will see and keep a close eye on, some of the smaller tokens, things to watch here, Carl. So Coinbase, Robinhood, MicroStrategy among the stocks that are the most levered, so to speak, to that Bitcoin trade and Ethereum trade. So
Man, I wanted to do another Oxy trade there. I'd love to. Got a lot of the watch list starting to turn green there. Robinhood's in the green, Squarespace in the green. ExxonMobil up freaking almost 3.6%, but Oxy's taking it over there, up 3.9% on Oxy. Chevron's only up 1.94% on the day. We could certainly pick up Chevron. You know, CVX.
and Joe Kernan just in the last couple of hours as well.
You guys are holding on to Oxy. I'm watching Cassava Sciences over there. We've been looking at that one since she came down to base support around $15 a share. It's currently at $30 there. Went from 15 to 30 in less than a month.
AHI halted again on a circuit breaker, Alpha Hotel India.
EP's looking pretty good there. James Reardon says he loves the app. Thank you, James. Yes. Captain Thomas said he sold Oxy for a 17% profit. Nice job there, Captain.
Look around. One of you four is a snake. Your sense of people is way off. One of these guys are a snake. I know who it is. Snake in the grass.
New episodes Mondays 11:10 Central on USA.
School is back, and Dick's Sporting Goods has everything you need to gear up so you can show. With the widest selection from the hottest brands like Nike.
There goes Baba breaking out again. Take a look at Baba's shares breaking new highs of the day. Another one looking pretty good there. I like Baba. Thinking about doing something with Baba there.
With our best price guarantee, if you find a lower price, we'll match it. With looks this good, it's never.
Nice. Jerry says she likes the new app.
Peacock is streaming your favorite LOLs.
I don't get many nice things from Jerry, so when she says
NERV,
something nice,
Nerve Neuroscience,
I run with it.
on volume, and Echo Romeo Victor.
Love it. Whatever helps make us a stronger team here, get together more, it's great. I start posting stuff in there very early in the morning, guys.
Now, would you send that out as breaking news or just like monkeypox vaccines?
You can do better too, at least with your big name wireless.
It's not breaking news, right?
I might do something with
$30 per month from the nation's most reliable
Baba
5G
soon.
network. They can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon.
Wow, I can do better.
Yes, you can.
I can do better too.
Break free from the big three and switch to Xfinity Mobile.
Nice. Captain says he's moving to Thinkorswim soon. Dylan, we got to get you with Captain there. Show him how to use that Thinkorswim.
Yeah, let him know that I can help set him up.
let's get you a check on Chinese technology companies. The CraneShares China Internet ETF, the ticker there is KWEB. It has outperformed the NASDAQ over the last month. You can see also up nicely this morning. Pinduoduo is leading the index in today's trade. And this after the company reported results. And the China tech sector as well as a whole is moving higher after fears of delisting for some of those bigger names. Well, that seems to have eased a bit. Joining us now is CraneShares Chief Investment Officer Brendan Ahern. Brendan, first off, just give me your take on the news that we got officially on Friday. Of course, the so-called SEC, the PCAOB, and the Chinese regulator as well, reaching some sort of an agreement to allow for audits of Chinese companies the way that we wanted.
Not seen anything I'm liking just yet, and that's part of being a disciplined trader here, is waiting for those good opportunities when you see them. Made that one trade, $900 there, looking for a possible swing trade on either BABA or Oxy again. Oxy's right back at 76.50. ExxonMobil up 3.5% on the day.
The SEC stated that the proof will be in the pudding, so we need to see these audit reviews take place, and hopefully the companies pass as we anticipate they will.
Yeah, again, you're right. Chairman
Qs are testing that 50 days. So take a look here at Qs on a daily chart here. I want you guys to see what I'm looking at. Notice how Qs, it's getting up to that red 50-day simple moving average, pulling back. Made some new lows on this recent pullback. Got up to that 50, made lower highs. Here was that high right here on that breakout. Pulled down, and this high that it made right here was a lower high than this high right here. So we're looking here. You got that 1020 crossover now. The MACD, green bars above zero line on the histogram of the MACD. But you're really looking for it to break out of this previous high here of around 306.25. Breaks above that, you're going to be targeting that 307 as that next resistance area. So watch this throughout the day. We were just almost at lows of the day back here, consolidated. It held that 305 support area, and it's getting that climb right now. So I'm watching Qs over to the right here. I got SPY. I got a few others here that I'm watching, including BABA and Oxy as well. And Amazon just turned green now for the day as well. Nice breakout. Dave Foster says Tesla's breaking out there. Let's see Tesla. They have their semi-trucks that are going to be coming out in less than a month there. Not looking too bad. Candle below previous candle's body on a daily chart there. But if you're looking for a day trade today, 1 minute, starting to break out from those lows. Not looking too bad there. You could target that 288 there if you wanted to, but Tesla, it's going to be a tough one to trade. Unless you're doing a good swing trade on it, going out to next month. Oxy, man, Oxy's at 77 just about. Look at that breakout on Oxy now. Wow, what a breakout. Those 75 strike calls now are going for 460 on Oxy.
Biden tweeting now, we've terminated college accreditors that allow colleges like IT&T and Corinthian to defraud borrowers.
Nice breakout on Qs there, getting right up to that 307. The wick just got up to 307 on Qs and ready for that next breakout. Oxy share is still climbing. Anyone still in that Oxy trade, or did you guys exit out of that with that 29% gain with me? Ed Sanchez says snow dying out. Let's take a look at snow, Ed. Starting to get a climb here off the bottom right now. That might be a nice little short-term day trade there. Scalp up to that 195. 3-month daily, looking like that might come back down to that 180 to 170 there, Ed. But on a today 1 minute there, looking pretty good for a little scalp or a day trade on Snowflake. Such a weird name for a company, Snowflake, you know. 93.94, there goes PayPal, taking off for the day, getting a nice climb there. You know, but as you can see, you know, it's still not breaking above that 10, 20-day simple moving average on a daily chart. Looks good for a day trader's scalp. But as far as a swing trade goes, you got to really break above that 96.85 for a swing trade on something like PayPal. Oxy shares breaking out again. New highs of the day on Oxy. Those 75 strikes are now going for 465. That's an extra $600 gain we would have had on the Oxy contracts if we just had a little bit longer there. But
both ICC Tech and Corinthian are or delisted. Along
Let's
that.
see there. Brandon says, been holding the 9-2-65 strike for 2 weeks and an 80 strike for 10-21 on Oxy. Nice job there, Brandon. You should have some nice gains on that one. Man, there goes Oxy still breaking out there. Ah, damn, oh damn. We got Q's that just broke and holding above 307 right now. I'm watching that. Baba shares are climbing off that $100 support area right at that 50-day simple moving average on a today 1-minute chart. We got AVCT shares breaking out again, up 43% on the day. PayPal up 1.19%. ExxonMobil shares up 3.3%. And we got Oxy there at 77 bucks. Just hit 77 and breaking out there at that 77. 77.03 now on Oxy. Continue to break out. The 75 strikes now are going for $4.75 a contract. We sold them for $4.05. So we would have had another, let's see, 4.75, divide that by 4.05. We would have had an extra 17.28% gain if we held on. So 17 plus 29, we would be up 46% on that trade if we held on to it, that Oxy trade. Look at that, Brandon there in the group me chat there. He says he's up 411% on the 65 strikes and 128% on the 80 strikes for the October 21st Expo. Nice job there, Brandon. See what happens when you got that discipline to hold on to those contracts? Unbelievable. 411%. That's a nice one. If I'm not mistaken, I think you had a pretty decent sized trade on that too. Nice job on that one, Brandon.
VLCN, Volcon, Inside EVs tweeting Volcon on track to release first electric bike soon. Victor Lima, Charlie November.
50 contracts on the first and 100 contracts on the October. Nice. Very nice.
But Pfizer has some welcome news for parents. Now there is an FDA-approved vaccine for
Revlon, the January $35 calls, Romeo Echo Victor.
Over 9 million 12 to 15-year-olds have received it.
You shouldn't get the vaccine if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine or it's
Revlon shares at $6.83.
Keys are still consolidating a little bit there. Waiting for that move. Guys, Oxy's at new highs of the day, 77.10. Continuing to break out there, new highs. Are you still in Oxy or did you sell out of that? Oh, you weren't in it? You're waiting for that pullback, right? Look at Oxy going there, 77.10. Those 75 strikes are 475 now, 480.
Hasn't been a pullback.
What's that?
Hasn't been a pullback on it.
No, there hasn't been. I should have stayed in that, but you know, like I said, when I got $1,000 gain, I'll lock out of that quick.
Everything we had into this. I taught myself how to do Facebook advertising. I went to Harvard, I graduated.
Man, should have held on to that Oxy. Anyone still in that Oxy? Everyone else is out besides Brandon? That one's going to have another nice breakout. Notice how usually when it has a breakout like this above that consolidation at that 75. Remember this morning we were waiting for it to break that 75, and now she's at 77. And that's just insane right there. But anyway, so, you know, usually when it has a climb like that, you know, you'll see it. It'll take off for a few days there. So I'm really expecting Oxy to hit that $80 a share. So I'm debating if I want to pick up a couple thousand shares of Oxy or if I just want to get a nice little swing trade on Oxy with some calls. Money Please says they got a small position in Oxy still. Man, I got the hiccups. Sorry. Let's see here. Alright guys, on YouTube, it's about 10:30 there, so I'm going to shut off the YouTube. If you guys want to go join us, you guys can go to our website, breakingchartalerts.com, and you guys can sign up right here by going to the Join Now membership pricing plans, and you guys could check out any type of membership you want here. We have the Trader membership, 125 Pro Trader, and the Elite Pro Trader. Elite Pro Trader comes with private one-on-one classes. Pro Trader includes morning and afternoon. Trader is just the morning classes. And, you know, with mediation I have going on right now, I'm off on Tuesday, so our trading days are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And if you guys are interested, you guys could go there, sign up, and then join us in the trade room, and then on the live sessions there as well. So you guys on YouTube, have a great day. Nice job trading with us today. Hope everyone has a good day. Take care. God bless.